Look, I love MSG, and so do these guys. Today I've assembled the MSG Mafia. Not only are we going to show you almost every way to use MSG, but we're going to decide the greatest MSG dish ever. MSG has been the secret enhancer to making food taste good for over 100 years. Now, technically you could use it in literally any dish, but should you? Is MSG really the magic pill?
Of course, it's better than Viagra.
MSG can be used like salt. Technically, you could put it on every single food on planet Earth, which would be over 1 billion recipes, literally. We Googled it. So instead, Guga, Uncle Roger, and I have selected carefully 33 of the world's most popular dishes, some that traditionally include MSG and some that do not, that will put this question to the test. We're all gonna judge each other's dishes. We'll be rating not on how good the dish is, but how much the MSG improved it. And once we pick the best plates from each person, those 3 dishes will be combined to become the ultimate MSG meal. Or at least we hope so. Guga, you ready?
Absolutely.
Always ready.
Let's begin. One quick second, really important note. In 4 weeks, something really special is happening that I've been working my ass off for. There's a big problem in the cookbook world. All we ever talk about is how we can make things taste good, flavor this, flavor that. My new book that's available for pre-order is an unprecedented direction to only talk about texture, the other half of the conversation. Flavor is easy to achieve because of things like today's video, MSG, seasoning spices, soup-based powders. You can just mix stuff together and it'll instantly taste good. But texture really requires technique, it requires care, but really you just need to know a little bit about what you're doing, and that's what my new cookbook is about. So don't forget to pre-order the book. The link's in the description. It comes out in just about 4 weeks. Anyway, sorry for taking up the time here. Love you. So every single tasting is gonna have a control version with no MSG. I'm starting off with the fattiest, most marbled tuna, Otoro. Slicing at a 45-degree angle, get some 1/4-inch thick slices. We could probably get them even thinner, maybe even 1/8 of an inch. Thicker slices will get salt and a little bit of MSG. Weirdly enough, a lot of these foods have naturally occurring glutamate, so I'm wondering if MSG is even gonna boost it at all. This somehow feels close to being traditional, but it's not really at all. Plate and rate. Control first. Now MSG. Guga gave it a 7 and Roger gave it an 8, a total of 15. It's actually surprisingly high, but I'm not shocked.
This tuna is so good by itself already.
Your fish super fresh and good. Maybe don't put MSG on there to cover the flavor.
I had it earlier. I actually didn't like the MSG one. I like the freshness, natural quality of it.
Next up, Uncle Joshua green curry with some modification based on my review. Bring curry to simmer. Add MSG. Plate. Garnish with raw chili, Thai basil. Now we score.
Oh, extremely flavorful.
Uncle Joshua 7. Uncle Guga 9.1. Final score 16.1.
This one's like, and then this one's like,
I did not know you sing opera.
Uncle Roger think Uncle Joshua a bit stingy on this one. Next up, Uncle Guga.
If there's one thing I love, is grilled cheese sandwich. Keeping it nice and simple is the way to go. And here's how to do it. I added some MSG right on top of the cheese. Do not forget the butter. The more butter, the better. And the key here is to cook it nice and slow. This will allow the cheese to melt nice and slow. And adding a lid will ensure that that happens. Once both sides are nice and toasty, slice it up, and there we have it. Beautiful cheese pool. Now we taste. Josh 3, Roger 6, final score 9.
Maybe Uncle Guga didn't use enough.
that, or it just doesn't work with things that it can't dissolve in.
Maybe.
It's suspended in the cheese. Next up, popcorn. Look, this is really basic. Popcorn gets popped in a pan. Of course, we gave it a little bit of butter. And while it's hot, you season with a mixture of salt and MSG, which we blended very fine, so it was more of like a powder, so it sticks to the popcorn. Now we rate. Control first, then our MSG. Guga gives it an 8, and Roger gives it a 9, 17. We now have a leader.
Big improvement.
It's like adding extra butter,
More savory, more umami.
but not too salty still.
Exactly.
Next up, kimchi pancake, also known as kimchi john. Uncle Roger adapted this recipe from Auntie Mangchi, the best in Korean cooking. Flour, kimchi, water, spring onion, sugar, MSG go into batter. Mix it up, add more flour because Uncle Roger like it thicker and crunchy. You want to see crispy, brown both sides? You don't need to waste time watching Control. Uncle Roger know for sure it's gonna be good with MSG. Let's go. Uncle Joshua 7, Uncle Guga 9.4, final score 16.4. What it take to please Uncle Joshua?
So good.
You give this 7.
That's a good rating. 7's good.
Next up, mashed potatoes, hummus, and pickles. Not all together, one at a time. For potatoes, we used Joshua's KFC meal recipe. just add MSG, mix, and plate. For the hummus, just add MSG, add in some paprika and cumin, and I'll be honest with you, cumin is not something I enjoy. But to try to save it, we add a little bit of olive oil and serve. For the pickles, start with cucumbers into the mason jar, add the saucepan to the range, throw in water, white distilled vinegar, salt, sugar, MSG, bring it to a boil, add some dill into the mason jar, pour in the pickling mixture, add the garlic, and the pickles are done. Mashed potatoes, Joshua 7.3, Roger 8. Final score 15.3.
It brings a meatiness out of it.
Correct. A savoriness, a meatiness that you can't replace with salt.
Hummus, Joshua 1, Roger 1. Final score 2. Ouch, that kinda hurt.
This don't mean your hummus bad, it just means there's no difference.
Let's just forget that just happened. Pickles, Joshua 8, Roger 4. Final score 12.
Or it pickle. It
No,
tastes
it's not
disgusting.
just a pickle, it's like a super pickle.
MSG cannot save pickle.
Moving on, Texas style brisket, a recipe from my upcoming cookbook. Link in the description for that if you want to pre-order. Love you very much. Don't forget to pre-order, okay? Start with a gentle slap. Rub down with a mixture of salt, pepper, and MSG. Now, into the smoker, that get cooks around 225. Gotta wait for the internal temp to get to 155. Remove it, wrap it in butcher paper, then back into the smoker until the internal temp reaches around 200. Now, remove it, let it rest. Now, this thing was essentially cured and smoked in MSG, as you saw. So we're gonna cut it in half. Yeah, that's looking nice. Sliced it up, and now we rate. Guga gave it a 5. Roger gave it a 6, with a total of 11. Surprisingly low scores, honestly. I thought that this would be higher.
Uncle Roger think the MSG make a bit of difference, but not that much difference.
I agree. So much flavor in here already. There's not much MSG can do.
Next up, Uncle Roger's favorite dish, egg fried rice for you. This recipe from Uncle Roger 3 million subscribers special. It's so delicious and so simple. It's all about the hot wok. You need some good heat. Uncle Joshua got fancy new kitchen, but the fire is still so small. Hiya. Move the wok around in circular motion. Get the oil on the whole wok. Shallot go in, garlic go in, 1 egg, scramble. And of course, use day-old rice. If you use fresh rice, you up. Pour soy sauce on the side. See the sizzle. Chili, sesame oil, and tossing. Get some good height, spring onion, and now MSG for you. This is all about finishing with little bit of MSG and show off your wok skill. I think they're going to like this. Uncle Joshua 7.9, Uncle Guga 9.9, final score 17.8.
I think it's delicious. I think everything is perfect in every single way except spicy.
MSG make everything better.
Absolutely, you cannot have this without MSG.
No MSG, no good.
Next up, miso soup from Joshua's early video. I mean, take a look at him. This man was a little boy. Just wakame and green onions, pour your dashi miso broth and add MSG. First, the control. Now we score. Joshua 9, Roger 10, 19? Wow.
It's like Jesus turned water into wine, MSG turned water into soup. This MSG is Jesus.
Now this was a shocker to me. I cannot believe miso soup went so high.
Next up, biscuit. Recipe from my KFC meal video, also linked in the description. So you make your dough, you add a little bit of MSG, do it onto the counter, dust it with flour, roll it out, fold it onto itself, repeat that process, so now we have nice layers, cut into square biscuits and bake for 15 minutes until GBD, golden brown, delicious. Guga gave it a 6, Roger gave it a 0. I don't really understand why that deserves a 0. I guess he just didn't think that it improved it, so a total of 6.
Don't be nice. It's
Don't be
just
nice?
biscuit. Biscuit's supposed to be not salty like this. Next up, pad thai. Uncle Joshua and Uncle Roger make pad thai video together before. This recipe from that video. Pad thai great because it noodles, stir fry in high heat. Dry shrimp go into hot oil wok. Next garlic, shallot, zha chai or pickle mustard green. When it smells good, remove it and into a clean wok. Scramble 2 egg, add vegetable back in, add shrimp. But oh wait, like get the egg and veggie out so they don't overcook. There we go. The shrimp looks so nice. Everything back in. Add the cooked rice noodle, pad thai sauce, white pepper, and of course MSG for you. We add MSG almost at end. All that left is fish sauce and bean sprout. Oh no, too many. No one need this many bean sprout. Hiya. Bean sprout, the Asian version of Brussels sprout. Green onion, toss wok a few times. Taste. Perfection. Make sure to finish with peanut and lime wedge. Now we score. Uncle Joshua 8.1, Uncle Guga 9.2, final score 17.3. Not bad.
I'm never making it again without MSG. Period. It grabs the already natural umami and takes it to the sky. This little shrimp tail to...
Next up, pork kafta. Now this is something we have in Brazil quite often. You can make kafta out of any ground meat. Usually it's done with beef, but today we chose pork. Into the pan add a little smoked Gouda, parsley, salt and pepper, and mix everything together. Once you have a nice cohesive dough, make a ball and add it to the skewer. Put it down on a cooling rack and into the oven it goes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We're looking for a final internal temperature of 165. Sprinkle a little Kashmir chili powder right on top, and of course don't forget to add MSG. Now we taste. Joshua 5.7, Roger 6, final score 11.7.
I think we like brother from another mother. It's a nice to have, but not necessary.
You heard that? Uncle Roger said nice to have MSG, not necessary.
No, only in this case. For Asian food, always put in there.
Next up, buffalo wings. Real easy. You fry your wings, make a very simple buffalo sauce of butter and Frank's Red Hot. Add in a nice sprinkling of MSG. I mean, this is probably one of the most ridiculously simple wing sauces I can think of. Let's rate. Guga gave it a 10 and a 10. So we have the first perfect score.
Wow.
I don't want to film video anymore, I just want to eat. If you're making chicken wing without MSG, you f***ed up. Next up, Tonkotsu Ramen from Uncle Roger 4 million subscribers special. Start with Uncle Roger Tonkotsu broth, add MSG, pour the mixture into cooked noodle, add egg, manma, chashu, nori, green onion. And now we taste, control first, and now MSG. Uncle Joshua 8.9, Uncle Guga 9.2, final score 18.1. Fuyo.
There was an improvement that was very enjoyable. It's good on its own.
It's so good by itself, everybody, that it did make an improvement, but not a crazy improvement. But don't get us wrong, ramen is amazing.
Next up, Caesar salad. Now I'll be honest with you, this is not my favorite. Come on, it's green. Who likes green? But it's important to have a balanced meal. So here we go. Into a bowl we add some shredded romaine, Joshua's homemade Caesar dressing, pecorino romano, add some MSG, and finish it off with croutons. Joshua 9? Wow. Roger, another 9? Are you kidding me? Final score 18. These guys really like their greens.
Cheese itself have MSG already, but then you add MSG to cheese, you turn the cheese into cheese on crack.
This better not win.
Moving on to a Korean fried chicken sandwich, which is probably one of my most favorite recipes of all time. So you season your fried chicken with a little bit of salt, a little bit of MSG, toss in your gochujang sauce, which also has MSG in it, and that feels highly unnecessary since gochujang naturally has a lot of glutamate already in it, but whatever. A little bit of mayo sauce on the bun, cabbage slaw, chicken sauce, and now we rate. Guga gave it a 9.5 and Roger a 9, 18.5. It's a pretty good score.
So delicious.
Asian food, of course, need MSG. It's the white powder of our people. Next up, katsu curry. We use Uncle Joshua pork katsu curry recipe. First, we get our pork dredged. Spank the pork like it's your girlfriend. Dunk your chicken in egg, then panko. Everybody like extra panko. Put into oil, don't burn yourself. Fry 10 minutes. 2 spoons MSG into Uncle Joshua sauce. Maybe a bit more. Pinky taste perfect. Salt, white pepper, black pepper. Taste with pinky again. Make nice face. Pull the katsu. Sprinkle it like you MSG bay. Now we plate rice, curry, cutlet, green onion. Take selfie with Uncle Guga. Post on Instagram. No need to see control. Let's go. Uncle Joshua 6.2, Uncle Guga 7.1, final score 13.3.
The MSG didn't add as much to this.
It's not my favorite sauce, but the katsu
Maybe with more salt it would be.
Uncle Joshua adding salt. Let's see if score go up.
Revise.
Yes, Uncle Joshua revised to 7.1. New final score is 14.2.
I just needed salt.
Next up, guacamole from Joshua's Suadero video. Add some cilantro, parsley, onion, lime, salt, and of course, there's the MSG. Joshua 5, Roger 4, final score 9.
It's like the same, but like 2% better, maybe?
Avocado only good if you add other shit to it.
Next up, smash burger. Smash your patty into a hot pan, season with salt and MSG. And pepper, sear 1 to 2 minutes, flip, season the other side, again, yeah, MSG again. Cheese goes down, lid it, get a nice melt, repeat the process with your second patty, and assemble it beautifully on a toasted sauced bun. Looks nice. Now it's time to rate. Guga gave it a 9.2, and then an 8 from Uncle Roger, 17.2. Okay, not great, but it's not too bad.
Uncle Roger thinks it really elevates this, but cheese have MSG already, so maybe not necessary.
Like a double hit of MSG right there.
Take a burger and take the volume of flavor and turn that knob all the way up. Yes.
Next up, Filipino pork adobo. This recipe from Uncle Joshua chicken adobo, but replaced with pork because pork is the best meat ever. Never. Anything haram mean it good. This cook for 10 hours. MSG bay into dish. Taste test, so tasty. Plate, rice, adobo, spring onion. Let's go. Uncle Joshua 8.9, Uncle Guga 10 for you.
I only gotta say one thing. If you've never had pork adobo, do yourself a favor. You're gonna enjoy it.
Does MSG make it better? Yes, it does.
It's just better.
Next up, I'm really excited about the Doritos ribeye. Season and sear your steak. We want to get a nice brown color. Once that's done, throw in a big hunk of butter and baste. Make sure to coat the whole thing. Now add it to a sheet pan and into the oven it goes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit until it reaches an internal temperature of 135. Now as you know, Doritos already has MSG on it. I added some tape in the middle, threw MSG all over. Now the magic, peel off the tape, slice up the ribeye. We gotta keep one as the control and the other one we're gonna throw MSG on it. And as always, don't forget to taste. First up, control, and then MSG. Joshua 9, Roger 8. Final score 17.
Uncle Roger, think the Dorito overpowered the MSG flavor.
You always want to taste the MSG, never just Dorito. Next up, omelette. So before you whisk your eggs, season with a little bit of salt and MSG. Oh, you can't season before you cook it. Shut up. Eggs into a hot buttered pan. You let it cook, bring in the eggs, let it set, fold the omelet, a little bit more butter to the pan till toasty, and let it cook until GBD. I like a little bit of color. This is a country style omelet. You can, of course, garnish it, but that doesn't matter. This is about MSG. So now we rate.
Uncle Roger make egg fried rice. Uncle Joshua just make egg glaze.
Guga gave it an 8, and Uncle Roger gave it a 7. Total of 15.
Lingers in your mouth, that wonderful taste.
What else you season omelette with? Salt and pepper only, correct?
Exactly.
MSG beat both of those. Fuyo.
I agree.
Next up, Thai Tom Yum. This Uncle Joshua recipe, modified with Uncle Roger review. Most important ingredient in Tom Yum, you need to balance this flavor. Palm sugar, lime, fish sauce, MSG into soup, add salt, add fish sauce, and now very important, turn off heat. Because if you put lime into boiling water, it kills the citrus flavor. You can squeeze whole forest of lime in there, it still won't be sour. More MSG, mix, top with cilantro, Thai basil. Let eat MSG. Uncle Joshua, 6! Stop lying to people. Uncle Guga, 9.2. See?
Wow, you didn't like it?
I don't think the MSG added much to this.
Uncle Joshua published 2 cookbooks and now he think he food critic.
I think it's balanced and good as it is, and it doesn't need MSG. Next up, breakfast sausage. This is really easy. Ground pork, we got all these nice spices, and of course we just added MSG to that spice mix. To me, with pork being naturally high in glutamate, I feel like there's something special here that could happen. So we sear that pork over medium high, flip, and sear again. You can also baste it with its own fat if you want to be sexy. Now, time to rate. Guga gave it a, what the f? A 0 and a 5. Really? 0 from the man of meat himself?
Too salty, too much flavor, overpowering. I think I'm gonna be tasting this into tomorrow.
Give me that man in black thing, make me forget the last 5 minutes.
Please.
Next up, beef rendang from my home Malaysia. This recipe comes from Uncle Roger, but in Texas where Uncle Joshua live, we can't find all the ingredients. So this not gonna fully capture the rendang experience. If you want proper rendang, come to Malaysia. Uncle Roger bring you around. I'm not sure it need MSG, but we add anyway. It very good. It's still missing something. Probably the candle nut. It's a Southeast Asian ingredient, a bit obscure, hard to find in Western country. This rendang color also too light. Usually rendang very dark, very brown, almost angry. This rendang look too friendly. Now we score Uncle Joshua 5, Uncle Guga 8.5, final score 13.5.
I feel like if you took the MSG away and just added more salt, it would be good.
Hey, rendang is one of my favorite things to eat, so maybe I'm just biased because it's good.
Not necessary for this one.
Next up, chicken nuggets. We're using Joshua's McDonald's butt batter recipe. We're adding MSG right after they're fried. It's kind of bouncing off the batter. This might not work so well, but let's find out. Joshua 2.
This I'm gonna give a 2. I know that it should have more MSG in it. I think if there was more MSG, this is where it would land.
If you're gonna imagine, why even cook?
Roger 2. Not good. Kind of makes sense though. Who likes chicken anyway?
Hey, oopsie doopsie. I think we forgot to give the MSG to Guga to put in the actual meat farce of the chicken nugget, which would have made it outrageously better and it would have scored way higher, but I don't think it would have won. Just wanted to be honest about that. Oh, don't forget to pre-order the book, by the way. Link's in the description. Next up, gotta have a pasta dish, cacio e pepe, which this comes from my first cookbook. If you don't have it, what are you doing? And if you do, I love you. So we have our pasta cooking down in reduced pasta water, and of course, black pepper. Season it takes with salt and MSG, and then we add our Parmigiano, our Pecorino cheeses, toss until emulsified. There's something beautiful about adding a high glutamate cheese with more glutamate. So let's taste test.
Okay.
The whole tree fall, not a single leaf on ground. Fake plant.
Okay, let's dig in.
First, coming in at a 9.1, and then Uncle Roger with an 8, a total of 17.1. It's funny because it's high, but I kind of wanted this to win. Definitely making this again.
Your cheek squeezing.
Yes, exactly. Quite
Yeah.
a bit, actually.
Uncle Roger didn't give it 10 because I think MSG worked better for Asian noodle. Next up, instant noodle. This is Indomie, Uncle Roger's favorite instant noodle brand from Indonesia. This is dish with the most MSG because it comes with its own sauce and dry seasoning. All these packets have MSG in there. Seasoning oil, sweet soy sauce, sambal. Cut open and mix. Now dry seasoning. Put noodle into boiling water. Drain after 3 minutes. Now add shallot, garlic to hot oil wok. Scramble egg. Remove from heat. Mix in noodle and sauce mixture. Make sure to get it all out. Red chili, sesame oil. Smell good. Flip in wok. Fuyo, that a very nice wok toss. So much skill. This not like French toast. Anybody can make French toast. Add MSG. You don't need much. Add spring onion. Taste. Maybe a bit more MSG. Okay. Taste again. Fuyo, nice. Plate with fried egg on top as bonus because the egg yolk in there can mix with the noodle. Let's eat.
You ever had this?
No.
Uncle Joshua 8, Uncle Guga 9.5, final score 17.5. Of course.
This is amazing, everybody. Food does not have to be expensive in order to be delicious.
This already had MSG in it. We added more, and yes, it made it better. More meatiness, more intensity, and you could taste every element that much more.
This dish is 50% MSG. Of course it's good.
Next up, picanha with chimichurri. Now I call this the queen of all meats for good reason. It's the best because it's a combination of filet mignon together with ribeye. Now that is a cut to have. Keeping it traditional, I like to season it with a good amount of salt first. Then throw it immediately on the pan using the fat side first. Instead of using crazy oil, using the actual fat from the meat is the perfect way to go. As you can see, the fat will render nice and slow, and once you have a nice golden brown color, it's time to sear the edges. You want to do this as quickly as possible, as we're trying to avoid gray band. One other technique I like to use is to call the Guga, and basically that is igniting the fat as you're cooking the picanha. This will give a nice smoky flavor to it and imitating it cooking it on the grill. Because once you're happy with the color, the next thing to do is to put it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and once the temperature of 135 is reached, it's time to slice. Now take a look at this. That is what I like to call medium rare. Nice and juicy, just the way we like it. To finish it up, add a little MSG on one half, add the chimichurri right in the middle, and add a little bit of salt on the side just in case Joshua wants that. Joshua 10. Wow, Joshua's first 10. 10 out of 10 will highly recommend. Roger 10. Final score 20. Perfect score.
If you season a steak, you can season it as much as possible until it's as maximally flavorful. If you go beyond this, it's too salty. The MSG does this. You can take it further without making it saltier.
That's why it's the king of flavor.
And picanha moves on to the super dish.
Next up, Neapolitan pizza. So we added MSG to the actual pizza dough, and we seasoned our raw San Marzano tomato sauce with garlic, oil, salt, but now also MSG. So we have 2 layers of MSG on this pizza. Given how nicely it did with the pasta, I have a feeling this is gonna go pretty well. So we pop it in our Gosney rock box. These are our homies, by the way. If you want a pizza oven, these guys know they're for real. Quickly turn, you pull it out. Come on, man, this is gonna be something special here. Let's talking more rating. Guga comes in with a 10. Could this be a contender? And Uncle Roger, a 10. Another perfect score. So it ties with wings for first place, and I'm gonna have to be the tiebreaker.
Yo! In comparison to the wing, all things considered, protein's naturally going to be better with an MSG, right? But pizza, I think it's thrice better than it would have been. So I'm going to vote the pizza as a tiebreaker.
Uncle Roger agree?
So do I.
Next up, Vietnamese pho. This recipe from Uncle Roger's 6 million subscribers special. The broth cooked for a long time. Don't try this at home unless you're unemployed. Add MSG in the bowl, rice noodle, beef, cilantro, mung bean, Thai basil. Pour the hot broth on there and let the hot broth cook the beef. Don't just boil the beef separately like Rachel Ray. And now we taste.
No MSG. I just want the broth.
That's what it's all about.
Uncle Joshua 9, Uncle Guga 10, final score 19. Almost perfect score.
Let's go.
This made the umami and the salt go up without it becoming too salty.
And it's delicious.
I'm so proud.
Now, on to our MSG Wombo combo. So Uncle Roger's pho, Guga's picanha, and my Neapolitan pizza are the winners today. Now I gotta figure out how to combine these into the ultimate MSG dish. I'm gonna be honest, this should be fun, but maybe a tad difficult. So since we had pho as our winner, I decided to take our pho broth, reduce it down to basically a demi-glace. Of course, it's seasoned with MSG. I combine that with my MSG pizza sauce, so we've got richness from the demi-glace, but we have acidity and freshness from the tomato sauce. Our picanha, quite literally seasoned with MSG, salt, pepper, seared on both sides until medium rare, which is an internal temp of 135 Fahrenheit. We should all know this by now. Please stop asking. Now we're gonna char a little bit of onion to mirror some of the fragrance from that traditional pho broth. Shape up our MSG pizza dough, add our sauce, our charred onions, buffalo mozzarella, and now it's time to cook, well, the same way as our Neapolitan pizza. So we pop it into the pizza oven, pull it out, looks beautiful. Uncle Roger's gonna show off his knife skills here with the picanha. It's actually surprisingly good. It's not bad. Most of you guys should take notes here. Uncle Roger, more like Uncle Daddy. That doesn't make any sense. But okay, this feels a little silly. Like, is this actually gonna work? A lot of the time when chefs go into the kitchen to come up with a new dish, things tend to be inspired in this way. We take multiple things that we love and kind of put them together in ways that we think make sense. But look, there's only one thing we can and should do. Let's taste test and see if truly MSG is the magical ingredient for all things good.
You said in life, use MSG.
Holy this is a top tier pizza. We made a lot of pizzas on this channel, but out of every single pizza I've tasted and eaten, this has to be easily in the top 2 greatest pizzas I've ever had on this channel, period. Thank you, Uncle Roger. Thank you, Guga. The MSG Mafia. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.
What about dessert?
I think this is gonna be really gross.
A little bit weird. Uncle Roger gonna eat the original one.
I kind of like it.
No.
Tastes like old egg yolk.